Hello everybody, this is Lorraine from Canada, and this morning my lesson is going to we're going to be talking about small talk in a business setting, and we're going to learn some conversation openers and how to just chat on a very friendly basis, but with people that are strangers to you, as in a business situation, say at a conference or something like that. We're just waiting for some people to join us. If you are not, if you haven't had a reservation, you can always get a reservation by becoming a premium member. And a few other ways. If you take a look at the Facebook page for Verbling, you'll see different ways of getting reservations. And if you haven't got one right now, then we're just waiting. In 2 minutes, everybody will be able to join the class. So, yeah. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Can you hear me? Hello, Thomas. I can't hear you. Different headphones? Can you hear me? Not yet, eh? Well, welcome, Thomas. In a second, maybe you'll get it all set so we can hear you and I can speak to you. Okay. Hello, Mario. Welcome back.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you back again.
Yes, nice to see you too.
Okay, so we're just waiting for people to come online here. We have another person, Thomas, but I haven't been able to hear him yet. Hello, Thomas, are you there? Ibrahim, hello? I don't see you, Ibrahim. I'm just seeing you in the chat. Okay. Marcia? Is that how you pronounce your name? Marcia? Hello?
Now
A lot of silent
okay.
people today.
Now it's okay.
Okay.
It's Marcia.
Hi, Marcia. Where are you from?
Brazil.
Brazil. Welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. And Carle, hello. Nice to see you again.
Hey, very good. Me too. Very good.
Good.
Ah, yeah.
And Ibrahim? Ibrahim, is that how you pronounce your name? Ibrahim? Hello? Hernan? Hernan, is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, great. Thank you. Where are you from, Hernan?
I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia. Excellent. We have a few people from Colombia. Lucas?
Hello,
There we are.
teacher.
Hello, Lucas. I think you've been in my class before. Where are you from again?
I am from Brazil.
From Brazil as well. Very nice. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us.
Thank you.
And hello, Yazin.
Hello again, teacher. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. Okay, so Thomas, have you got things going yet? No, I haven't heard from Thomas. Misato? Am I saying that right?
Hello.
Misato? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
My name is
Misato?
Thomas. I'm from Argentina.
Ah, Thomas from Argentina. Very good. And then we've got, oops, he disappeared. People show up and then they disappear. Okay. Looks like we pretty much have a full class. So we'll get started. All of you are taking English for a reason. I'm going to go through and ask each one of you why you're learning English. So we'll start with you, Hernan.
Okay, I'm learning English because it's like a basic need I have for my major because I'm studying petroleum engineering,
Okay. So
and
you're going to,
I've always dreamed about having a job
okay.
outside my country.
Okay, great. If I could have all the students in the class kind of mute your microphone if you've got a lot of background noise so that I can hear the person who's talking. Just unmute it when I talk to you, okay? And that'll make it easier. That sounds better. Great. Okay. Ibrahim, what about you? Why are you learning English? Ibrahim? Hello? Okay, Carly?
Yes, I am here.
Okay.
I want to study English or learning yes, study English because I need for travel for my professions
Okay, good.
for both.
Thank you.
Yes.
Excellent. Lucas, why are you studying English?
I'm studying English because I really like the language, and the most important for me is that I'm studying business, and for my professional career, it's very
Okay.
important and useful.
Okay, great. Super. Thank you. Marcia?
Well,
I'm studying English because I'm living in UK now.
Are
So
you?
I need.
Okay. Are you working in the UK?
I worked, but now I stopped to only study, to concentrate and learn to speak.
Okay, great.
So
Thank you.
I do websites, but it's not a
Oh,
big job. I make websites.
well, that's great. It is a job.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Mario, why are you learning English?
So I'm learning English because first, I think this is a very beautiful language, so I do want to practice it. And the second one is I also need that for my job, so because I'm part of technical. I'm doing technical job, and many of document it's in English, and
Okay.
sometimes we are also meetings in English.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thomas, and why are you learning English?
Hello, I learn English because I will travel to USA in June,
Okay.
next June. Well, I want to improve my English.
Okay, good. Thank you. And
Thank you.
Yazin, why
Hello
are you
again.
learning?
I studying English because I want to pass the IELTS exam.
Right. And then why do you want to have the English? What are you going to use it for?
In fact, I'm studying English about 2 months.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, you're doing very well. Very well.
thank you very much.
Okay. Oh, we have some new people down here. Florin, hello. Florin, are you there?
Hello. Yes, yes, I'm here.
There's a very cute
I'm
baby. I don't
Oh,
think you
thanks.
look like that. At least
No,
not
I'm not.
anymore. Is this a
No,
picture
but
of you or of your child?
everybody asked me that. No, actually, it's just a cute
Just a
baby.
picture? It is a
Yeah.
very cute baby. Why are you, well, first of all, where are you from?
I'm from Eastern Europe. I live in Romania.
Okay. And why are you learning English?
I think nowadays you cannot live without communicates, and as you know, English is the most
Okay.
used language.
So are you using English in your job now?
No, but I'm study at the university, English and German also.
Oh, okay. Very good. All right. So This particular lesson is about using small talk in sort of a business setting. This is to help you be able to open up a conversation with a stranger and just make small talk, nothing too important. Sometimes a lot of important information comes out of just a very casual conversation. So I'm going to go over to a screen share now. Does everybody have the worksheet that was attached to this lesson? I'm going to put the location in the chat box, I think. Yes, it's there. So if you don't have it yet, if you could get it, that would be great. And we'll do some screen share from it. And this one. All right, so small talk. Hopefully this is going to work. There we go. Can everybody see the screen share on your screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. If there is somebody who cannot see it, just say, no, I can't see it.
Yes.
All right, sounds like everyone can. All right, so we're going to match the expression that's on the left with a definition on the right. So I'm going to start with Carle. Number 1, make small talk.
Make a small talk.
It's make. Just make. Say make.
Make.
Right. Make small talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I can see now. And just one moment.
Yeah.
To talk with someone to a very short time.
To talk with someone for a very short time.
Just no.
Small talk can be a long time too. It doesn't have to be a small time. Anybody else got a different idea that they would choose?
Perhaps to start to talk with someone you don't know. No.
I think there's a better expression for that one.
The A1. To have a conversation. The A1.
A1, yeah, that's the one. Making small talk is to have a conversation about unimportant things with someone you don't know very well, or it could be someone you don't know at all. So that's making small talk. Small meaning unimportant. This is not a conversation that's got deep meaning or emotion or anything. It's just you're standing beside somebody and you feel silly not saying anything, so you try.
Teacher, someone has mute you.
It's freezing the teacher.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
All right, I'm back.
You're back.
I can't see the mute button there so when I'm looking at my screen share, so I don't notice it.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we were getting Hernan to do number 2, talk shop. Are you there, Hernan?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. What do you think talk shop means?
I think to talk about business with people you work with when you're not at work.
Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so does everybody understand that? When I was first going out with my husband before we got married, we used to go to a coffee shop to meet with friends of his, and they would talk about motorcycles. I knew nothing about motorcycles, but they would talk about motorcycles for an hour, and that's talking shop. They're talking about something. In my husband's case, he had a business of selling motorcycles. So that's talking shop.
I'm sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
It is just for business?
No. Talking shop can be about anything that you have a passion for. For instance, you might really like football. And if you go somewhere, you're at a party, or you have something to do with football. I guess it is sort of business related, but it can be any kind of business. You're talking about it in a situation where you are not at work, or you are not at a football game. You are talking about it elsewhere.
When you are in negotiation with other person, no.
And negotiation is different.
It's different, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Talking shop is just talking about a topic that you are involved with people who may also be involved with it, but you are not at work. You're more in a social situation. So maybe your wife is there, and maybe other people who don't know anything about your business or the football game. You're talking shop. And it just means you're talking about a topic that other people can't really get involved with.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, Lucas, number 3, please.
3.
Have a chat.
Okay. You start to talk with someone you don't know.
There's a better definition
D.
for have a chat.
D, perhaps to talk somewhere in a friendly.
Okay, yeah. D. When you're having a chat, it's just very informal, very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Although sometimes the phrase have a chat can mean that you're angry with someone. You're going to say, I need to have a chat with you. If it's said in that tone of voice, it means that you're going to tell them off about something. It's a tone of voice thing. But if you're just having a chat, it's talking informally and friendly. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so number 4. Yazin?
Okay. Exchange words.
Yes.
To talk with someone for a very short time.
That's right. Yeah,
Yes.
you're just going to exchange words.
E.
Yeah, very short. Text messaging on your smartphone is an exchange of words. It's very short. It's an exchange of words. Okay. And, what we got? Marcia, can you do number 5, please?
Strike up a conversation.
Yes.
Is to start to talk with someone you don't know.
That's correct. Yeah, you're striking up a conversation. You're talking with someone you don't know. Maybe you're standing in line at the bank waiting your turn. You might turn to somebody and say, nice weather we're having, isn't it? That's striking up a conversation.
Strike. Is that
Strike.
situation?
Strike up. Yeah, strike.
Strike up.
It's a colloquialism. Strike up just means to start.
Okay.
Okay? So it's start a conversation or strike up a conversation.
Okay.
Good. All right. So we're going to match the following conversation openers with the responses. So these are things you'll say if you would like to start a conversation with someone. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, is to start. So questions are a really good way to start a conversation. And there are a couple of other different ways we'll look at. So with our number 1, Thomas, can you read number 1 for me, please? Did I get muted again? No?
Sorry.
Thomas?
Hola. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Thomas?
Yes.
Read number 1.
Okay. Haven't we met somewhere before?
Okay, it's haven't we met. Meet would be M-E-E-T,
Okay.
but this is M-E-T, which is met.
Haven't we met somewhere before?
Okay. Meet is in the present, and met is past tense.
Okay.
All right. So,
Yeah.
what response do you think somebody ought to give to that? We've got them on the right-hand side. What would be a proper response?
Wait. F?
F. Yes, I think so. I can't quite remember where, though. Yeah, I think you're right. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Florin, can you do number 2? Read it and then find a response.
Okay. Mind if I join you?
Right?
Not at all. Be my guest.
Good. Perfect.
B.
Yes. Good. Ibrahim, can you do number 3, please? Oh, maybe he's not got his mic working yet. Okay, we'll go on. Carle.
I was thinking, what do you like or new localizations? How do you
I'm
like?
sorry. Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Read it.
How do you like or new localizations?
It's location.
Locations.
How do you like our new location? What do you think he's asking?
Perhaps it's the sea. That's right. It's good to see you again. No.
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 I'm asking you about this question. How do you like our new location? In your own words, what do you think he's asking?
And you work.
Yeah, where a new place, like there's probably a new building. They're in a new place. So then we're going to look at what a response would be.
D. Well, it's certainly a nice chance.
Yes.
Yes, D. Well, it's
Yes,
certainly a nice chance. I see you have a splendid view of the cathedral for your conference room.
Good. Perfect.
Okay.
Good job. Who's there? Lucas, are you there or are you missing? I don't see you there. Marcia, can you do number 4, please? Number 4, Marcia? Read what it says and then try to choose a good response from the other side.
Okay. How are you enjoying the conference?
Good.
I found it very practical so far. I can't wait to implement some of the ideas that have been discussed.
Very good. Yes. Okay, so Mario, number 5, please.
Yes, what are you having? What are you having? Whatever you having is fine.
Yes, I think that's a crazy response, but the reason why they have that particular response is it's part of a dialogue you're going to be listening to. So if somebody asked me, what are you having? I would normally say what I would like to have. But in the case of the conversation, it's someone who is offering another person a drink. So he then, to be polite, says, I'm going to have whatever you're having.
Okay, so I understand now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thomas, number 6, please.
Number 6.
Yes.
Daniel, long time no see. It must be 6 years or so.
Good. So what do you think is the response?
See, that is right. It's good to see you again. You haven't changed it a bit.
the word is changed.
Changed a bit.
That's right, changed a bit. Good. Yes, that is correct. And Yazin, the last one, please.
7. Do you two know each other? G. Yes, we are old colleges. We go back about 7 years.
Okay, so the word is colleagues. Say colleagues.
Colleagues.
Colleagues, yes. Do you know what colleagues mean?
College.
It comes from that base, but it just means that we worked together before.
Yes.
A colleague is somebody that you've been to work with, you might have been to school with, but it's just somebody you've known from a long time ago. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Teacher, I have to go to lunch. See you again later.
Okay, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
See you.
All right, so we're going to listen to these dialogues and just listen carefully the first time. Then I'll go through a second time and we're going to answer these questions. So let me just get my dialogue up. And if you mute your mics, then it will be easier to hear.
Dialogue 1. Haven't we met somewhere before? Yes, I think so. I can't quite remember where, though. Anyway, my name's Helen Rice from Global Training Solutions. Oh, right. It was probably at the Management Skills Development Conference in London last year. How do you do? I'm Susan Clark. Dialogue 2.
Mind if I join you?
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wonderful canteen you have here.
Yes, we do. I see you've ordered the mushroom soup. Good choice.
Dialogue 3.
How do you like our new location?
Well, it's certainly a nice change. I see you have a splendid view of the cathedral from your conference room.
Yes, it certainly beats all those grey apartment blocks that surrounded our previous headquarters. Whereabouts are you located?
Dialogue 4. How are you enjoying the conference?
I found it very practical so far. I can't wait to implement some of the ideas that have been discussed.
Yes, we've certainly had our fair share of marketing experts today. Talking of marketing, how's your new campaign coming along? Dialogue 5.
What are you having?
Whatever you're having is fine.
Right, 2 beers it is then.
Dialogue 6. Daniel, long time no see. It must be 6 years or so.
That's right. It's good to see you again. You haven't changed a bit.
Neither have you. I'm told that you're now the regional manager.
Yes, that's right. It's quite a challenge, you know.
I bet. Dialogue 7. Do you two know each other?
Yes, we're old colleagues. We go back about 7 years. Actually, it's more like 8. We first started working together during the company merger.
Okay. So is everybody there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm going to play them one at a time, and we're going to decide what kind of a conversation it is. So let's listen to dialogue 1 first, and then we'll stop it and choose which kind of a conversation.
Dialogue 1. Haven't we met somewhere before? Yes, I think so. I can't quite remember where, though. Anyway, my name's Helen Rice from Global Training Solutions. Oh, right. It was probably at the Management Skills Development Conference in London last year. How do you do? I'm Susan Clark.
Okay, so which one is it?
A.
A.
A, yeah. You're introducing yourself to someone you think you've met before. Okay, let's listen to dialogue 2.
Dialogue 2.
Mind if I join you?
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wonderful canteen you have here.
Yes, we do. I see you've ordered the mushroom soup. Good choice.
E.
All right. Which one?
E.
B.
Greeting someone you already know or asking if you can sit with someone?
Is offering someone a drink at a bar or restaurant.
No, I don't think so.
C.
I think it was C, yeah.
Asking if you can sit with someone, yes.
Yeah, that's right, because that's what he says. Wonderful canteen you have here. Yes, yes it is. Anyway, well, yeah, asking if you can sit with someone. All right, here comes the next one.
Dialogue 3.
How do you like our new location?
Well, it's certainly a nice change. I see you have a splendid view of the cathedral from your conference room.
Yes, it certainly beats all those grey apartment blocks that surrounded our previous headquarters. Whereabouts are you located?
Dialogue 4.
Oh. Okay, so what one was that? For 3. What do you think?
The B.
B.
Greeting someone you already know?
No. I'm making small talk.
I think it's making small talk. Yeah,
Making
it's just
small talk, no?
something to talk about. Yeah, you're standing beside someone in the elevator and you just open up a conversation with him. That's what it is. Good job. And here's number 4.
How are you enjoying the conference?
I found it very practical so far. I can't wait to implement some of the ideas that have been discussed.
Yes, we've certainly had our fair share of marketing experts today. Talking of marketing, how's your new campaign coming along?
All right. What do you think?
Making small talk too.
Yeah, more small talk.
Yes.
Yakety, yakety, yak.
Yes.
Okay, here's dialogue 5.
It's negotiating.
Dialogue 5.
What are you having?
Whatever you're having is fine.
Right, 2 beers it is then.
All right, which one was that?
E.
E, offering someone a drink at a bar.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, good. Dialogue 6.
Dialogue 6. Daniel, long time no see. It must be 6 years or so.
That's right. It's good to see you again. You haven't changed a bit.
Neither have you. I'm told that you're now the regional manager.
Yes, that's right. It's quite a challenge, you know.
I bet.
Okay.
B.
Greeting someone you already know. Yeah.
Yes, very, very clear.
Now, listening to that little conversation, do you think that they really haven't changed a bit? Or is that something that people just say? What do you think?
People just say.
Usually, you would never go, "Oh, hi, Harry. Man, I haven't seen you for 6 years. Boy, have you ever aged." It wouldn't be a polite thing to do. So it's polite conversation. And yeah, it just is. It's not really lying. It's just the way you greet someone. Just like when you say, "Hello, how are you?" Everybody says, "I am fine." Because you wouldn't want to hear, "Oh, I'm terrible. My dog died yesterday." And, you just don't want to hear that. Okay.
Yes.
And
Very
our dialogue.
polite.
Yes. Well, especially in a business situation.
Yes. With the boss.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here's dialogue 7.
Dialogue 7. Do you two know each other?
Yes, we're old colleagues. We go back about 7 years. Actually, it's more like 8. We first started working together during the company merger.
All right. So that has to be
Making a small talk.
making small talk again. Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. Good. Any questions about any of those? No? Okay. All right. So if you look at your worksheet, we have the dialogues, and we have to put in the words that are being used. I've just put the blanks up on the screen so that you'll be able to have a record of the answers to put in your page. So there's some real noise going on. Thomas, you have to mute your mic. It's a bit noisy. Okay. So in dialogue 1, the first word that's used is, anybody know? I'll do the first one so you've got an idea. Oops.
Now remember, I can remember.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe I'll have to go through them again, and you can listen to it. I'll stop them at each dialogue.
Dialogue 1. Haven't we met somewhere before? Yes, I think so. I can't quite remember where, though. Anyway, my name's Helen Rice from Global Training Solutions. Oh, right. It was probably at the Management Skills Development Conference in London last year. How do you do? I'm Susan Clark.
Okay. So what's the next word?
Rice.
Right.
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 Right. All right.
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 Excellent. Okay. Number 2.
Dialogue 2.
Mind if I join you? Not at all. Be my guest.
Wonderful canteen you have here.
Yes, we do. I see you've ordered the mushroom soup. Good choice.
Good,
All right.
Good choice.
But the first one with the S?
Soup. Suit. Suit or soup. Suit.
Okay. If you're looking on page 2,
Let's see.
you'll see the dialogues. So
Let's
it
see.
says, wonderful canteen you have here. And B says, yes, we do. I see you've ordered the mushroom soup. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And then somebody said good choice, which is,
Good choice. Yes.
yeah,
Right.
there we go. Yeah.
That's
Good.
it.
All right. Number 3.
Dialogue 3.
How do you like our new location?
Well, it's certainly a nice change. I see you have a splendid view of the cathedral from your conference room.
Yes, it certainly beats all those grey apartment blocks that surrounded our previous headquarters. Whereabouts are you located?
All right. So the C, anybody get it?
I don't know. No idea.
Certainly.
Certainly. Wow.
Yes, certainly beats.
Beach.
So it said, yes, it certainly beats all those gray apartment blocks that surrounded our previous headquarters. And then the next word, anybody catch that one?
Where?
Close. The word that he uses
What about
is,
your locations?
it's a British word. We don't use it here in Canada, and I'm not sure if it's used in the States, but I know it's very British, and it's whereabouts.
Wow.
Whereabouts. Yeah. Whereabouts.
And it's similar that where? No.
Yeah. We would just say, and where are you located? Rather than whereabouts.
Okay.
So it would just be, and where are you located? Okay.
Okay.
So, dialogue 4. Listen
Dialogue
carefully.
4. How are you enjoying the conference?
I found it very practical so far. I can't wait to implement some of the ideas that have been discussed.
Yes, we've certainly had our fair share of marketing experts today. Talking of marketing, how's your new campaign coming along?
All right, it was a lot of words there. Whoops, I'm hitting the wrong thing. I was trying to get this up, but anyway, I'm giving you the answers.
Certainly for.
Yeah, so it says, yes, we've certainly had our fair share of marketing experts today. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand what he's saying? It means there's been a lot of people who are marketing experts that have been at the conference. Our fair share, it just means lots. Okay?
Talking.
Yes.
Talking. Campaign. And the next is campaign. No.
Well, it says there, talking of marketing, how's your new campaign?
Campaign.
But
yes.
The next word is?
Coming along.
Coming along, yeah. Meaning,
coming.
yeah, how's it coming along? Is your campaign advancing? How is it coming along? And dialogue 5.
Dialogue 5.
What are you having?
Whatever you're having is fine.
Right, 2 beers it is then.
Okay. Something that started with I. 2 beers.
It's.
It.
It's.
Yeah. And then at the end was
Then.
then. 2 beers it is then. Wow. Okay, dialogue 6.
Dialogue 6. Daniel, long time no see. It must be 6 years or so.
That's right. It's good to see you again. You haven't changed a bit.
Neither have you. I'm told that you're now the regional manager.
Yes, that's right. It's quite a challenge, you know.
I bet.
All right. So, what was the H word?
Half. Was it?
Okay, good. And the T word?
Too much? No, 2. No.
Time.
Time or 2.
Okay, this. Told.
Talk.
So, yeah,
Told.
told. So it says, I'm told that you are now the regional manager. What do they mean, I'm told?
It's the pass of the toll.
It's
No.
a passive. Someone
Passive.
told me.
It's tell is the present
Present.
tense. Tell and told.
Past simple. No.
Yeah.
Past, yeah.
Yeah.
Told.
It's the past. So I've been told. Somebody has said to me that you are now the regional manager. I'm told.
I told.
Okay. Yeah. And dialogue 7, last one.
Dialogue 7. Do you two know each other?
Yes, we're old colleagues. We go back about 7 years. Actually, it's more like 8. We first started working together during the company merger.
Okay. So the M word? Anybody?
No.
He said, actually, it's
More.
more. Yeah, it's
Oh,
more.
more.
And the L word? More like.
Like.
Actually, it's more like 8. We first started working together during the company merger. So what he's saying is, it's been longer than 7 years. It's closer to 8 years. So more like is pretty much the same as closer to. Okay? And that's the end of those ones. Okay. So I have another share. We're going to try. I have to switch share screens here. All right. So if you are in a business situation, maybe at a conference, and they've had a break, so you can go and get a coffee and sort of mingle and talk to different people, what kinds of questions could you ask other people that you don't know? So the first one here, can everybody see what's up on the screen? It says asking questions, changing the topic.
Yes,
Okay, so what's the first question that's up here?
The people I don't know.
I'm just asking right now, just so that I know everybody can read the screen. What is the first question that's under asking questions? What does it say? Okay. And then changing the topic.
Anyway.
And using background knowledge.
Using background knowledge.
I'm told that. So these are different things you can use to open up a conversation and keep it going. So think of a question that you could ask to open up a conversation. Florin, how about you? Oh yeah, sure.
Whereabouts is there two words there, or is
Okay.
unique word?
Whereabouts is a very British word. I'm not British, I'm Canadian. In Canada, in the United States, I don't think this word is used. If I were going to ask that question, I would just say, where are you located? Or where is your company located? So I wouldn't use the whereabouts, but that's what's in the worksheet here. And if you're in the UK, this is an appropriate thing to say. So there are a few people who are in the UK. All right. So, Lauren, can you think of one question you could ask somebody to open a conversation?
Yeah. How are you doing?
Okay. Okay, good question. All right. Anybody else? Another question? Who do we have next? Hernan, what about you?
I'm sorry.
If you were meeting somebody at a conference that you don't know, we're just having a coffee and standing around, you find yourself beside somebody and you want to start a conversation, ask him a question, what would you say?
Hi, what's up?
Okay. Is that appropriate in a business situation? That's a great thing to say to a guy on a corner. But
Sorry, that's too informal. Sorry.
Informal.
It's very informal, yeah. Try to think of.
It could be like, how have you been?
Okay.
Hi, how have you been? How you've been?
But if you say, hi, how have you been? It's somebody probably that you know. Think about if you're in a conference, there's been something happening. Maybe you're listening to somebody. They've been talking to you about whatever your business is about. So that person was in the conference with you. What question could you ask him to open a conversation?
Can I say something?
Sure.
Okay, maybe I can start saying if he's in the same profession or in the same, how you say, in the same topic that I'm experienced. Maybe I can say, hey, good morning or good afternoon. We are both in the same side. What do you think about, and put a good topic about what we're talking about.
Okay, so if we're going to make that shorter, you would just say, what do you think? You can use what do you think when you want to ask somebody something, especially if you have both been watching the same thing. You've both been seeing what's going on at this conference. What do you think of the maybe of the general manager's speech?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Or actually, in this case, it would have been, what did you think? Because the general manager has already spoken. So it would be in the past. What did you think of the general manager's speech? Okay. Good question.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Hernan, do you want to try one now?
What do you think about the hoster? Was it good?
What did you think about the, what's the word?
About the host, I think it is.
Oh, okay. Host?
The Congress. Or the Congress.
Was him clear?
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Carle?
Yes, very simple. For example, where is you from, no?
Okay. Where are you from? Good question. Lucas?
Yes, teacher. I would ask, what's your opinion about the process manufacturing process, and
What's your opinion about
the process manufacturing?
the okay, the manufacturing process? Okay, good. Yeah, good question. Louis, you did one already, didn't you? Yes. Mario?
Yes.
Do you have a question that you could open with?
I can say something like, what did you think about the first part of the meeting, for example?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Okay, good. And Thomas?
Where you work, what is the name of your company, and the area when you work?
Okay, let's just keep it short. So that's a good one. Where do you work? Good question. Excellent. And hello, Van. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello. Have you been following along?
Yes, a while.
Can you think of a question you could ask to open a conversation?
Yes. Okay. Can I ask you something about your community?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well. You sound very hollow. I can't hear you very well.
Okay. So can I ask you some question about your company?
Okay. I'm still not getting the whole sentence. I'm sorry.
Of the community, maybe? What do you think about the community?
Is that what you said? What do you think about the community?
Community.
Is that okay? All right. Okay, so those are opening questions, and they're all very good. You will notice that most of them use the word you think. You know, what did you think about? They're great ways to open conversations with people in a business setting. Ask them what they think. But there are other things that you can do besides asking questions. We're going to just skip the changing the topic for a moment and look at using background knowledge. So things like, I'm told that. And you would use that in a sentence by saying things like, I'm told that the company is going to move to China. So it's just background knowledge, and it's a way to open a conversation with somebody, especially if you know that person is in charge of a particular thing. So I would ask that or say that to somebody who is involved in making the move in the company. So I'm told that the company is going to move to China. Or I'm told that we're going to beat our target for this month. Things like that. So there are other ones we can use. I have them all written down here, so I wouldn't forget, because they're really important ones. So you can use the "Did you hear?" Which is a question, actually. Should be over there with the question. Sorry, I should have put that in the question. Where? Oh, yeah. I read that. Be okay if I could type, eh? I read that. So I'm told that. I read that.
In the past. In the past.
Yes, it would be. It would be in the past.
Would be in the past. Oh,
Yes.
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that.
What did you think, Clara?
Well, that's what did you think is going to be over in the asking questions. Those are good questions too. You could, in questions, did you hear? Did you see? Is it true that? All of those are really good asking question things. So the other things you can do is I saw on the television. So I
teacher,
read, yes.
Can we use it has been said that, or rumors are that something happened? I don't know.
That would be, it has been said is sort of a passive. When you use I, it makes it better because it's more personal. It's between you and another person. I read that, I heard that, I'm told that. It's always you relating to another person. It has been said is sort of maybe something you would write down, but not something that you would say in a conversation. It sounds too impersonal.
I get it.
Okay. Okay, the other ones are, I want to get these all down for you so you've got them. Oh yeah, this is a good one. I understand that.
Okay.
Okay, I understand that John is going to be sent on the Morgan's campaign. So it's trying to elicit information from someone. All of these things are sort of trying to get more information. So you give them one thing that you know, and then hopefully they'll open up and tell you some more stuff. Okay. Now, the changing the subject. Sometimes you've had enough of that subject, there's something else you wanted to say, and there are words that you can use to break into the conversation and move it into a different direction. So perhaps you have just a really good opening question that people use all the time is, really nice weather we're having today. Oh yes, it's been very good weather and I hope that tomorrow is going to be just as good. And then you say, well, anyway, and then you go off onto the topic that you really wanted to talk about, because talking about the weather was just to get talking. Okay, so you use anyway to go off into the topic you want to talk about. Other things you can use are talking of, or
Talking of.
speaking about. So maybe you were you opened the conversation with, boy, did you catch that football game last night? And then you talk about football for a bit, and then maybe they'll say something that's close to the topic that you wanted to talk about. You know, or speaking about whatever it is, then you go off onto whatever it is you're talking about. And then, or you can use by the way. Oops, spell it right. By the way. Okay, and often it will be things like, what did you think about the host? Was he clear? So you talk about that for a little way. And then you say, well, by the way, I saw on the television, or I heard that, or I read that. By the way, I read that such and such is doing so and so. Okay, so all of these things are just changing the topic. It's a bridge from one thing to the other. Okay?
Excuse me.
Yes.
We can use for other hand. Sorry. For other
another thing. On the other hand.
Yeah. Yes.
That's for comparisons. You know, there's this and this and this, but on the other hand, there's that and that and that. Okay, so it's comparisons.
Okay.
Sometimes they can be used to change the topic, or when you're trying to think of things and you're sort of thinking out loud. Okay, so I hope everybody got some of this down, and I hope that it's been useful, but I'm running out of time.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't want to get rid of it. I just want to get back to people. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me on this. I hope it's useful for you, and I'll see you the next time I teach. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. See you soon.
Bye-bye.